In the UK, the wind doesn't whisper, it howls, especially where I live, and right in its path, this stunning purple-leaved Japanese acorn tree. Beautiful, but fragile, so I needed to support it, but not with just any stake. I didn't want some bright plasticky support ruining its look. The goal? A stake that disappears into the tree, one that supports without stealing the spotlight. I started with a 2.4 meter dowel rod with 2.8 centimeter diameter. It was made of pine wood, which is not ideal for outdoors, but I was restricted by availability and cost. I cut it in half, which gave me a decent sized stake. Next, I had to create a sharp end so that it could be easily driven into the ground. I used a miter saw that can only create a 45-degree cut, which isn't sharp enough to make a good ground stake. I needed a sharper point. So I built a quick jig, which I'll show you in a minute, that allowed me to make even cuts from all sides. This jig held the dowel in place at a fixed angle and allowed me to rotate the rod and get consistent cuts. The result? A clean, chiseled point, perfect for driving into the ground. Next, color. The goal was to make the stake blend into the tree bark. To do that right, I pre-treated the wood with a stain conditioner. It helps the wood absorb color more evenly. I used mahogany stain, which has a reddish tone to it. 2 coats later, the wood looked beautiful, close to the real thing. Then came protection. Enter tung, used for centuries to waterproof ships. It's natural, non-toxic and perfect for outdoor wood. I applied a generous layer, let it cure and followed up with another coat for extra durability. Now it was time to tie the tree to the stake. Initially, I had thought to use leather because it's soft, natural and would give that premium look. But upon researching, I found out leather cannot withstand outdoor conditions well. So I went with the practical option of using jute rope, but tied it with a wood stain so that it merges with the tree stake. A couple of points to keep in mind if you're using the tree stake. It cannot be very close to the tree as it can destroy the roots. Secondly, the stake needs to stand on the side from where the wind blows. This meant that the stake would stand a little away from the tree trunk, but I kind of traded practicality for aesthetics. And there it is, a strong, weatherproof, invisible stake that protects without distracting. The tree stands proud, and the wind, it can howl all it wants. Sometimes the best design is the one you don't notice. If you like this build or you've got your own ideas for invisible garden fixes, drop a comment below. I would love to hear how you would improve it. This was the first Madit lab project and I think we did well on the 3 pillars: art, functionality and use of natural materials. Follow the channel to be part of the next project.